In this presentation, we're going to show you the capabilities of the Indeemo platform when it comes to helping you map omni-channel journeys, whether they're user journeys or shopper journeys. You can also use this on path to purchase or customer experience audits, where you're trying to map out the highs and lows of existing customer journeys. Through the lens of shopping and the metaphor for what's happening right now as a result of COVID-19, I spoke to the FedEx driver recently. He told me it's been like Christmas since March. So there's been a massive shift in terms of retail, with more and more shopping being done online versus the high street. Okay, and just as some context on this, here's an article from Forbes which says that e-commerce jumped 49% in April alone. And if we look at these metrics from Statista, you can see here basically Q2 2020, the amount of e-commerce that got done online, the growth just in Q2 alone in 2020 was equivalent to the growth of the last 16 quarters. So there's a massive digital transformation happening right now in e-commerce and retail. And essentially, it's a digital meteorite, and most businesses are struggling to catch up. And hopefully this presentation will give you some understanding of how you can research that transition and evolve your own business. Without a doubt, the new normal when it comes to e-commerce is omni-channel. And when we think about omni-channel, it's mobile, it's social, it's desktop, or it's in store. So it's any touch point that a customer will experience on a path to purchase or any sort of a shopping experience. It's impossible to map omni-channel journeys using traditional research approaches. So typically most businesses would be looking at something that looks a little bit like this. So this is a Google Analytics journey map. I've been looking at these for years. I can't make head nor tail of them. So it's impossible to see how the humans are behaving in a data format like this. So this is great at telling you you've got a bounce issue, you've got churn problems, you've got drop-offs, but it doesn't tell you why, it doesn't tell you who's shopping. So this is at best a partial data set. Using traditional approaches like focus groups doesn't work either, because in the current environment, it's almost impossible to get people in the room, and it's online focus groups are poor at best because it's such a stunted interaction. And additionally, what people tell you in a group format is post-rationalized. It's out of context, and they're talking about something that probably happened last week. So it's an unreliable data set, and again, it's incomplete at best. So you need a new approach to understanding omni-channel journeys. We're in a new normal, hence a new methodology. So when we talk about omni-channel journeys, just to give you an example, what does one look like? First of all, we would advise you to not think about the channel, actually think about what's the human journey. Okay, so don't think about this as mobile, social, desktop, or in store. Think about what is that person, that human being who's buying my product or service, what's their journey? So if you reframe all your thinking to focus in on the human versus the channel, that's the best starting point, okay? Because if you can follow them around and understand what they're experiencing, then they'll show you what the channels and the touch points are. And that's what Indeemo can help you achieve. That's what mobile ethnography can help you achieve. If we take a metaphor of the mattress buying journey, okay, so typically it'll start with a pretty crappy night's sleep. And again, what you're seeing here is a really authentic image captured using mobile ethnography. So this is real life, and you can see the context of the initial inspiration to go on this purchase journey. Chances are you will jump on Google, you do some sort of a search for best mattress for back pain, for example. So again, with mobile screen recording, we can help you understand how they search Google at the start of any purchase journey, and we can help you see what websites they visit and what resources they use. Chances are a cookie got dropped as a result of them visiting some website, and suddenly they're getting spammed on Facebook with ads for mattresses. We've all been there. This is a pretty significant purchase. It's $500, $600, $700, $800, $2,000 even, depending on your budgets. So you're not going to buy this or search for this on mobile. You're going to do a little bit more research. So when these considered purchases take place where there's a significant amount of money involved, you can be guaranteed that they're initially starting on mobile, but then they're moving to desktop to do some proper research. And again, here's a photograph captured using our technology of somebody looking for a mattress on their computer screen. You may go in store, it's $1,700 or $600. You're not going to do that online. You might try before you buy. You'll walk around the store. There'll be hundreds of mattresses. You'll get a little bit bamboozled, but you might find the one you want or not. Chances are you're going to go back online. Here's somebody saying that this is like sleeping on the cloud. So the customer reviews, a 5-star, are really driving the purchase. Before you know it, they're transacting on their smartphone. And this is what it's going to look like, right? So it's going to look like the website. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have the perfect bed and the perfect mattress. Typically not. In reality, it looks like this. Something fell off the back of a truck, a little bit marked up because it was left in the lobby all day or dragged along the floor. Before you know it, you're fighting with the mattress trying to get it installed in a bedroom that looks like everybody else's. And this is real life. So what we can do with mobile ethnography, what we can do with Indeemo, is we can help you capture the human journey. So we're very good at helping you remotely research human behaviors, human needs, human journeys, and human experiences. Now, that's one of the capabilities we do. If you're looking for a shopping list, we can help you undertake all of these research methodologies: open-ended week in the life diary studies, pre-tasking for IDIs, online IDIs, or focus groups, where you get to know the respondents on Indeemo before you get to meet them on Zoom. You may have done surveys, your clients may have segmentations. We're very powerful at bringing those to life. You can do remote usability with Indeemo. You can do product testing with Indeemo. What's the out-of-the-box experience? You can map journeys, especially purchase journeys, regardless of what channel they're on. You can do in-store shopper experience research, or you can do customer experience audits. So a massive diversity of use cases. When we distill all them down into one thing, we're connecting you with that human being using the smartphone and showing you what's really going on in their everyday lives right now. So it's contextual and it's in the moment. We do this for a massive variety of brands in different sectors. How it works is you recruit your respondents the same way you would recruit for focus groups or IDIs, and then basically you invite them to take part. We will assist you with the project setup. We will train you on the platform. We will guide you in terms of how you can best design your tasks. The respondents are using our app. It's a little bit like Instagram with a set of tasks, and what they're doing is they're completing tasks and showing you, not telling you, showing you what they're doing on any particular purchase journey or user journey. So they're uploading videos, they're uploading screenshots, they're uploading photos, they're uploading selfie videos, they're uploading open-ended text, or they're uploading mobile screen recordings or even desktop screen recordings. So again, we can capture their behavior on any platform, on any channel. And video in particular is extremely powerful at helping you experience the reality of their lives and what their real experience is like. Works on smartphones and tablets. It works on iPhone and Android. Just to give you an example, so if we take the click and collect journey, it's very, very topical right now. We look at it through the lens of groceries. What we do is we design a series of tasks to get respondents to take a particular journey and then show you their experience at every touch point. So this is what a task would look like. Okay, so a typical meal planning meets click and collect meets cooking meets consumption study. You might get them to talk about how they plan their meal. Okay, they're using Instagram. Where are they getting their inspiration? Are they going to get recipes online? Okay, you might get them to do click and collect shopping experience. They might do that on mobile, or they might actually do that on desktop. We can support both. You might get them to go and pick up the groceries and talk about that experience. Was it easy to find? What was the experience like at pickup? Typically, it's pretty poor. And you talk about that experience. So these are sample tasks for a typical click and collect experience. As you can see here, they're not essays. They're short, 2 or 3 questions per task. Really simple for the respondents to assimilate and complete. One of the capabilities here, if you look at this kind of click and collect experience, is what's their experience ordering online. So what we're doing here is we're using mobile screen recording to help you understand any purchase journey. So in this one here, what I'm doing is I'm recording somebody searching for Google to see, in this example, what's on at a particular event. What we do is we task them to do screen recording, and then we show you everything that's happening on screen. And although it's muted here, we also capture their voice as they talk you through their experience. So this is the journey of somebody doing a Google search, jumping to a site, browsing a site for something to purchase, and then transacting on mobile. So incredibly powerful at capturing those mobile online touch points. This also works on desktop using our Chrome plugin. Once the respondents upload all of their data, you as a researcher are sitting at a dashboard that looks like Pinterest but works like a private one-to-one Facebook. So all of the photos, whether they're in store or online, are seamlessly uploaded from the respondent app. You set at a dashboard with lots of powerful filters, and what you can do is you can search on a particular task or on a particular respondent. You can do keyword searches. So really, really powerful tool with powerful analytics to help you understand and analyze the data as it pours in from your research participants. You can also comment on their posts here and ask them questions. This triggers a push notification straight to our respondent app, and when they reply on that, the notifications appear here. So think about it as a private one-to-one Facebook style interaction between you and your research participants. We also have the capability, which is particularly powerful when it comes to journey mapping, of getting respondents to rate their experience in the moment. So in this situation, this is the click and collect journey. Okay, everything from an intro selfie to show us how you plan your meal using a screen recording, go shop online, find the collection point, talk about your collection experience, show us what you purchased, reflect on the overall experience, and show us what you cooked and what the meal was like. So natural purchase journey for groceries, a great metaphor for click and collect right now. What we did was we tasked respondents to rate their experience for every touch point of this linear journey. And then what we do is we plot the highs and lows of the journey at both a group level, but also at an individual respondent level. So not only can you see where the high points and low points are, you can also filter on our dashboards to see the videos that prove why a particular experience is either positive or negative. So in this example, everybody loves the food, but obviously very mixed reaction when it comes to the online shopping, the click and collect experience, and the pickup experience. And again, most of the issues we see is people, there's a mismatch of expectations. They expect this to be like Amazon Prime. They've got to book a time. It's a little bit inconvenient. It's never really well signposted. So clearly we're at the early days of optimal click and collect experiences, and there's lots of improvements that need to be made across the board from brands and retailers, no matter what product they're selling. Couple of early signals before I wrap up. So, what really got us thinking about this, the metaphor we usually talk about is we did a back to school study several years ago where a parent went across town to pick up a scientific calculator at Walmart, and when she got in store, she found that it was out of stock, and she did a screen recording while standing in Walmart, showing us that she was buying it on Amazon. So I don't think anything in a nutshell communicates the value of the Indeemo platform compared to this use case. They're literally standing in one retailer, in store, at the point of purchase, at the shelf, but it's out of stock and they're buying it on Amazon. So that is the metaphor of the capability that we can help you offer to your clients, or that we can give you in your research toolkit. Okay, a couple of things to think about in click and collect and the whole new normal. If you're not on mobile, you don't exist. So these are the two biggest search engines on the planet, Google and Amazon. Understanding what appears at the top of the list is critical for your conversions. Again, with screen recording, we can show you what your customers are seeing when they search a particular category or search a particular product. And again, this is great for competitive analysis. Not all search is the same. So if, we're seeing this concept of quick search and slow search. So if you're buying, 2-for-1 toothpaste, you're just going to tap that in a split second on your mobile, and it's a no-brainer. Okay. If you're purchasing, a smartphone, you're going to spend a lot of time searching. That's slow search. You might start on mobile, but you'll certainly jump to desktop and you'll talk to friends. You may go in store. If you're purchasing life insurance, for example, that's going to take months. So not all search is the same. Again, going back to the metaphor of Google Analytics, if you're looking at Google Analytics, you're just seeing churn and bounce rates. With screen recording, you can see actual interactions when they're taking place. And when we talk about interactions, again, very critically, again, the metaphor is if you look at Google Analytics, you're probably looking at a bounce rate and you're wondering where are they going. What we're seeing a lot of now is multi-shopping. So again, with screen recording, we're increasingly capturing consumers and shoppers moving, double tapping between one retailer and another. So if we look at this example, coffee is $3.80 on one website and it's $3.67 on another, and they're buying it here. Why? Because it's free delivery, and basically they're shopping. So we're increasingly seeing comparisons taking place with double taps. We're increasingly seeing multi-shopping, where the weekly shop is done synchronously on two retailers and they split the deliveries based on price. And again, in the context of COVID's, geography is history. So when they walk into your store traditionally, they're going to buy whatever's in front of them. When they're sitting on their sofa and they're shopping online, they're going to buy from any retailer they're connected with online, because delivery is free and it doesn't matter where it comes from. So again, there's a huge signal here that it's critical to be, well priced and well positioned online and on mobile. That's a quick summary of the capability of our platform for mapping user journeys and purchase journeys. So whether you're on a path to purchase, whether you're trying to audit an existing customer journey, whether you're trying to figure out a user journey for an app or an online service, this capability in our platform of helping you understand the user and the interactions is incredibly powerful. So we're really strong at helping you understand the human behaviors and how they behave in their real lives, but also capturing the interactions that they have either on mobile, on social, or on desktop. The new normal is clearly an omni-channel normal. As I said, you need a new approach to doing research to understand how human behaviors have already changed significantly. And Indeemo is a very powerful technology, and mobile ethnography is a very powerful methodology to help you figure out how things have already changed in either your business or in the business of the clients you're helping support. If you'd like more information, you have my contact details here on screen, and we'd love to hear from you.